Neal, a final pre-season friendly and against another good test, good opposition. What did you make of it out there today?
I thought some of our performances in pre-season have perhaps lacked the intensity which you expect because it's pre-season, but as we've ramped it up I've wanted more and more intensity, and I felt that today was probably our most intense performance. So in that respect I thought it was good. I thought we was a little bit more dynamic in everything we did, which was great, and I thought at times we were very, very good. We scored 2 very, very good goals, probably could have scored another 3 or 4 with the chances we've had, but we didn't. And then obviously on the flip of that, we've then conceded 2 poor goals, which as we all know, when the league comes around, you've got to kind of try and cut that out. So yeah, usual sort of spiel from a manager, some real positives in there, but some stuff still that we've got to address before the league starts.
Yeah. Overall, I think the 5 games that we've played, pleased with the way it's gone in the preparation so far?
There's been some good stuff. I don't think we've seen, and I'm not sure I expected to with the summer we've had, but I don't think we've seen the complete everything that we need from games into the performances yet. I think we've seen spells of everything, some great play. I think today our final third play was probably the best it's been. I think we've been a little bit laboured in our final third play, like I say, the intensity in it's not been there, but today I thought it was. Thought some great play, 2 great goals, some great chances. I thought Josh Kelly probably could have had 2 himself, which is great because he's getting in the positions. He's great assist from him for Dallow's goals. Dallow's scoring's great. Reedy's had a chance at the end there. So we're getting in good positions. We're a bit more intense, but obviously we just got to cut out defending. Obviously a set play today and stuff like that. We've got to cut out that sort of thing.
We're going to touch on Dallow, first game back after I think 3-4 weeks out of action. To score the 2 goals like he did in clinical finishes, it was good to see him get back in his stride almost instantly.
Yeah, to be fair, up until he landed on his shoulder in training, his training's been excellent. He looked really, really sharp, and then this week, like I said, we've ramped the intensity up in a lot of our work, and in our fitness work he looked really good as well. So I think physically, bar letting his shoulder recover properly, which will be another couple of weeks, physically he's in a good place. It was just that the ball sharpness, and for him to score 2 goals is obviously great for him.
A first chance, I know, to look at Callum Wheeldon, not as a trialist, the way he's fitting in now into the squad. Are you pleased with his progress?
Yeah, no, his work ethic's been excellent. He's a tidy player. We know what qualities he brings. He suits the way we play. He can handle the ball. He's intelligent. He's aware around the pitch of where he is. Obviously, we've got to make him effective as well. He plays a similar role in the 8 that Joseph Barra does, Cal Maycock does, and we need to make sure that he fits in. And if he's in there and Joe's not and Cal's not, that he's as effective as they are, and he's certainly showing signs of that.
The squad, I know you might want to add maybe more faces, but there's still plenty of competition, and going into all the shot you've got 3-4 strikers there, 3-4 centre halves. Any of them could fit into the starting 11. So you've got headache selection choices. Yeah,
I'd like more. We do need a couple more players, definitely. We've got to look at the budget because it's tight, but we do need a couple more, definitely. I want more options. Last season, as we got towards the back end, probably the fact we had a few out injured and suspended, our bench was not strong enough, and that showed in the playoff final. As far as attacking options, we need more. Justin Donovan might not be ready for another 4, 5, 6 weeks, we don't know. So in the meantime, we could do with another forward winger type player. We could do with another fullback to give us strength in depth in the fullback areas. So we'll certainly be looking to add to the squad, but the core of it and the way we can play at times is there. We just need to make sure we turn that in the early stages when it's very difficult to win games into results.
Just finally, a word on those missing. I know Stoz was due to come back today, and slight setback before the game.
Yeah, just felt he's top of his quad in the warm-up, so he had to step out and we had to just change what we did. But today was more about even with sort of Ozzy today, Ozzy possibly could have trained yesterday and possibly could have played today, but I didn't feel he needed more minutes necessarily, and he wasn't going to get loads today, so I didn't want to take the risk. It's all about him training next week now. Stoz we'll have a look at. Hopefully it's not too bad. Jones, he needed to get 90 because he came off last week with headache and dizziness, so we needed to get 90 into him. So I feel now, whoever I select in these first 3 or 4 games, I feel like most of them are ready now. Like I say, if we can add 1 or 2 more, I'll be happy.
Okay, cheers now.
Thank you.